I'll start with the basics. What are the U.S. Cyber Games? What's the purpose? How long has it been running? And what do you do exactly in your role as head coach?
Sure. So the U.S. Cyber Games, think of it as like a traveling team that competes internationally. And the team is comprised of young adults. We call them athletes. They're 18 to 25 years old.
Okay.
Generally, they're graduating college, but we have some high schoolers on the team as well. So 18 to 25, like I said, and they can compete in Jeopardy style CTFs, capture the flag events, with a focus on cryptography, binary exploitation or PON. They have forensics challenges. They have web application security challenges, or reverse engineering or malware. So those are generally the topics that you'll see in capture the flag events. So our team is comprised of athletes that have specialties in those events. But then we also use the same team to compete in red versus blue challenges. So that's like, offense versus defense in real time. So we'll do that also during events. So capture the flag events, then the red versus blue challenges. And so we do that on friendly competition, or we will do that actually competition for something with stakes. So the U.S. Cyber Games is in a second season. So I'm season two's. I'm the coach for season 2. Last year, season 1, the team competed and they went to the International Cyber Challenge within our competition within Athens, Greece. So the head coach then was a very, very brilliant guy named TJ O'Connor. So TJ took the team from nothing all the way to the International Cyber Competition and took 3rd place in the world. Wow. So I have some very, very large shoes to fill. And, I pinched myself that, I was nominated and the committee selected me to be the season 2 head coach. So this year so far, we've had an open event similar to the NFL. You have an open event where athletes come and they compete. And then you have a combine event where you come and you compete and you're observed by the coaching staff, by the technical mentors. Then we had a combine class shortly after that. And we had interviews after that. And then what you saw online was our actual draft. So we had a live in-person draft down at the Commerce Building in Washington, D.C. And many of our sponsors helped us set that up. With CISA and NICE being some of our major sponsors. But the website really showcases who our sponsors are. I mean, I'm tickled pink every day when I look at our sponsor who support us, but that enables the team to do these great events and travel. And then the committee for the U.S. Cyber Games is a company called Cat's Eye, and Cat's Eye really provides the staff that helps out the coaches and technical mentors. All the coaches and technical mentors are volunteers. So the Cat's Eye team is really behind the scenes that makes all this possible. And they're really the might behind all this. So, that's a little bit about the U.S. Cyber Games. Phenomenal team. I should probably elaborate. So we drafted 30 athletes, and these 30 athletes come from some of the best schools in the U.S.
Okay.
I mean, these athletes generally have many CTFs and red versus blue challenges under their belt way before they were ever involved with the U.S. Cyber Games. And so they're pretty seasoned in what they do. They're hobbyists at heart, and many of them have the academic prowess to back up their what they do as hobbies. But it's truly an e-sport that we have. We have very good support. So we started with around 83. I might be off by a couple on there, but we started off about 80 athletes. We narrowed it down to 30 to make the team.
Okay.
Another 20-ish athletes that we put in our training and development pipeline for next year to prep. So we always have, we're always invested in talent for the next season's coming.
Yeah. Kind of like a farm team or something, I guess.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you that farm team, that training and development pipeline that we have them, and is a phenomenal idea because they get to mimic what the actual team is doing. They get to compete in open challenges. They get similar training to the actual cyber games team. So it's a great concept, and I'm super stoked to be involved with it.
I love that. Yeah, no, they get all the challenges without necessarily having all the eyes on them, so they can maybe take bigger swings and not have to worry about I went down a weird rabbit hole and now I've I've lost us for the U.S. team. How about some free cybersecurity training resources for you and your team? Just go to infosecinstitute.com/free to get ebooks, training guides, and more than 100 cybersecurity training courses, all free for CyberWork listeners. Go to infosecinstitute.com/free and start learning crucial new skills today.